to another episode of Tokyo Reds. We are Liverpool fans based in London, Rising Sun, and it's a beautiful day. Really, really nice day. This sort of spring has been absolutely gorgeous so far, and I'll tell you what else has been gorgeous. Liverpool beating West Brom 1-0 at the Hawthorns. Tough game, really, really tough game. Bit of a battle, but massive, massive 3 points for Liverpool, and that's what all that matters at the moment. Tom, your thoughts on the game, mate?
Just so relieved, to be honest. I mean, we said it would be ugly. It wouldn't be a glamorous game, but just go there, get the 3 points. Like Klopp said, 66 points at the end of the day. That's the maximum we could finish on. Just really relieved, though.
Yeah, it was huge, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, it was massive. You know, every game now is huge in the push for the top four. Especially, even though we've got the points in the bag, Man United are still creeping behind us. So it's Arsenal, I suppose. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't the prettiest of wins, but it's a win's a win.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we had to kind of expect it. You know, if you haven't seen our preview video, check it out from last week. And we knew it wasn't going to be pretty, but it certainly wasn't. But it was a tremendous defensive display, wasn't it, from the Reds?
Oh, it was brilliant. I was so impressed. Obviously, Mignolet, feels much safer with him at the back. But Matip, I thought really well disciplined. And what was it like? Was it Lucas said in midweek they've been practicing the set pieces, and it's so key because they've identified that as a problem now. They've said, right, this is a problem. We've got to fix it. We can't just hope we'll score more than you. We actually need to fix this. But I mean, you never feel completely safe at the back against any team. But yeah, it's just really, really well organised, and great to see Chan stepping up as well in midfield. Sorry.
I think Chan was absolutely awesome, to be honest. John, like, you know, a lot has been said, as Tom's mentioned there, how bad we've been at defending set pieces. But you know, Firmino goes up and scores one from a set piece. You know what I mean? And it turned out to be the winning goal. Fantastic.
Yeah. We really from that game as well, because that's where West Brom were going to hit us on. Basically, it's like set pieces, corners. You know, and that's our biggest weakness. We really improved, I think, over the last few weeks, not just today. Sunday? Not just Sunday. Yeah, it was really good to see a Matip. Yeah, I mean, not even just for set pieces, but like some of his interceptions were absolutely phenomenal, especially in the first half.
No, yeah, you know, it's kind of, we went into the game, apparently, you know, Klopp was just like, don't let them have a set piece. You know what I mean? Whatever you do, if it's going out for a corner, kick it out for a throw, don't do any, you know, silly fouls just outside the box. And I think overall we were very professionally, and I thought we were really decent. Tom, yeah, so, you know, it was a big fight the whole game. Last 10 minutes, you know, Ben Foster becomes a right winger. How nervous were you going into that last 10?
Very nervous, just because, I mean, you know, it's like being a Liverpool fan so many times over the years. It's gone for us as well, but so many times it's gone against us. And you just thought, you know, it's Pullis. The fact that Pullis is letting Foster come up, they're throwing everything. It was so nerve-wracking, but again, well done to our defenders. Every time, like Matip, the amount of times he's winning those defensive headers, and we were just doing the right thing at the back. And yeah, Foster, well, obviously we'll get into it in a bit, but Foster, yeah, when you're playing like that, I was really hoping for a second for us, but when you're shooting from long range, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously going back, you know, Mignolet I thought was absolutely tremendous. He's really sort of, you know, making it look like we don't need to buy another goalkeeper, which is fantastic, to be honest. But when Foster's up on the right wing, you think if you get a second ball, you might have a chance to score. You might have a chance to score. You know, there'll be an open goal, and we did get that chance to score. Unfortunately, Alberto Moreno had the ball, and yeah, he misses the chance. Everyone went mental, you know, on social media. I did at the time, kind of, you know, because he missed. John, are we being harsh, or do you think it's a fair criticism?
It's an open goal. No, we're not being harsh. You know what I mean? No, to be fair, he's pretty close, but you know, but if he does get that goal, then that's it. There's nothing to worry about. So, you know, really, Foster should have got back after the corner. You know, I don't know what he doesn't know what he was thinking, to be honest with you. But that was mad. Like watching, was it Wijnaldum? Like him trying to tackle Wijnaldum, and I was like, is that the? At first I thought it was the referee, and I was like, what's he doing? I was like, oh, it's Ben Foster. But yeah, it is a bit harsh because we won. Yeah. But you know, if they did get something off that, that's the end of the game, isn't it? So they're not going to get anything after that. he might as well shoot. If he misses, he misses. If he scores, he scores. It doesn't matter because after that, the whistle goes. So.
Well, that's it. I mean, Firmino puts in a cross for Milner, who volleys, and he's 5 yards out. Firmino put it on a plate. In my opinion, that's a worse miss, but but there we go. I think it's a little bit harsh. It would have been if West Brom had got the ball and scored straight away, then I would have absolutely gone mental and probably smashed up the pub. But he didn't. They didn't, and we won. So I'll let him off a little bit, but it was quite embarrassing, to be honest. But there we go. That's Alberto Moreno, I guess. So your man of the match, Tom?
It's difficult. For me, it's between Chan and Firmino, but I'm going to go for Chan. Yeah. Just Chan, just because, I was reading up after the match. He was involved in 20 duels. And you know what? When you look at him now, he's just so unafraid. He's fearless when he's going into these tackles. And you can see he's going all out. He looks a lot more confident. And he's sensible on the ball as well. I know in the past we've criticised him, saying maybe he slows down the midfield, but now I think he's aware of his own limitations. He gets the ball, he'll distribute it pretty quickly, or he'll just do the safe option. I just feel like he's really improved. Definitely someone who I want to see in Liverpool long term. Definitely keep him in the summer, because at times I was like, I don't think he's good enough for us. But in that match, especially against West Brom, especially against Pulisic, you need to be physical. Yeah. He showed that. He really bossed the midfield.
Definitely, no, I completely agree. It's all about winning your duels, isn't it? You're winning your battles in those types of games, and I thought he was absolutely amazing, to be honest. One of his best games for Liverpool. John, man of the match?
Yeah, going back, I'm not going to say Chan, but especially with Chan now, I think you've got to remember as well, he got played out of position for so much of his Liverpool career. Now, he's really found his feet in that central midfield role. And he's a bit of a slugger, even in the Everton game as well. He gets into his challenges, and he's a real battler. For me, I'm going to say Mignolet, to be honest with you, because West Brom had a fair few chances. That first half, the first 20 minutes, they had 3 shots. It took us a long time to get into this game. And Mignolet, he's been, I think, the last few weeks, he's been absolutely crucial to our victories, to be honest with you. He was great, I thought, so I'm going to give it to him.
No, that's a fair shout. I thought Mignolet, again, against Stoke, against West Brom, he saved us 2 points in each game. So, that's absolutely massive, and credit to him. It shows that he's got character as well, because he's been through the bit of a shit at Liverpool, and, he seems to have sorted himself out. Both really good shouts, boys, Chan and Mignolet. I've got to give it to Firmino, though, man. He ran, going in attack, he was absolutely everything good that we did in that game. Firmino was there. Just phenomenal. When Mane was injured, I was a bit nervous, but Firmino was just played so well in the last few games. You know what I mean? So yeah, credit to all three, the whole team. It was quite difficult though to be honest, because the whole team performed really well. So yeah, this weekend Liverpool back at Anfield for what's his name, Big Sam Allardyce. Crystal Palace coming to Anfield, which is. Oh God, yeah. So I think it is. Tom, do you think this weekend's match? Do you think it's the most difficult game we've got coming up now?
Yeah, I would agree. Of the last 5, it's definitely the most difficult. Palace, they're still not mathematically safe. They've been on form. Obviously, they beat Arsenal 3-0. They won at Stamford Bridge, but in a way that could work to our advantage because they've got those points in the bag now. It's okay. Well, obviously they'd still love to come to Anfield and beat us, so I would expect nothing less. But it would be difficult, but I'm actually still fairly confident after the West Brom game. It's we can win ugly if need be, but at Anfield it's one of those, we say, if you get the early goal against them, Big Sam's not going to coming out and attacking. He'll want to be defensive against us.
Yeah. So. No. And we've got 5 games left, 3 of them at home. It's good to be back at Anfield for this one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And kind of going back to what everyone's saying, they have beat Arsenal, they've beat Chelsea. So have we. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we haven't lost to any of those teams this season. We've just lost to the shithouse ones, but it is what it is, right? But yeah, again, it's kind of just going to be another. It's they're a better version of West Brom. They've got more attacking options than West Brom, so they're going to play that physical game, but they have more of a threat going forwards than Rondon. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, no offence to Rondon, but I'm sure he'll do great when he goes to Everton next season. But yeah, it's just, I can't. it's going to be tough, but I think, I feel positive about it.
Yeah, fair enough. So, like Johnson studs on it. And obviously, we played. Everton was a fighting game. Bournemouth wasn't, and we drew that one, which was weird. Stoke was a fighting game. We won that, and West Brom was a battle, and we won that. So we've had kind of the perfect build up to this one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, completely agree. And it's one of those, again, for our players, I think it was key, these wins against West Brom and Stoke, almost like the psychological barrier of, this side, like we mess up against these sides, we mess up against bottom half teams that don't play football. So in that sense, yeah, it is. And I think right now, I mean, there's 8 games unbeaten now. We've drawn 2, won 6. So we haven't tasted defeat in a while. And Big Sam, I mean, the fact that against West Brom we'd done the work on the set pieces and training, it shows we know our weaknesses. We're trying to work on that, but at the same time we've got some great strengths in terms of the attack. I really do think we'll just have too much for them.
Yeah, fair enough. I like the positivity. I mean, obviously, Benteke is going to come back to Anfield. He could come back and haunt us. Hopefully, he doesn't. However, if we win, thinking about the run-up games that we've got after Crystal Palace, do you think it wraps up top 4 pretty much?
It all depends on United, doesn't it, really? Because after their 2 games in hand, that's when we can really weigh up. I mean, obviously, there's only, 5 games left now. So, yeah, it's getting closer each week. But, yeah, I think after this one, then, it's like the likes of, Sunderland, Watford and stuff like that, then they're the games we should really be winning. And I know that we're still kind of, the wounds are still open from January, but we've really improved since then, without Mane as well. We said, we haven't got Mane, so we're not playing at our full strength, but like Tom said, we've really filled in the weaknesses against the lower league sides now. And sorry.
Right. So obviously there's still, Lallana's actually back doing on training now. Apparently, some photos came up on Instagram, I think it was. Do you think should we start with the same team or mix it up, or what do you reckon?
I would start with the same team against West Brom. Lallana, I wouldn't want to rush him back, especially, so I'm using the word physical too much, but we're talking about Allardyce and Pulisic sides and Stoke. So, obviously they will be quite physical, and I wouldn't put it past Allardyce if Lallana's playing, or even just players like Firmino or Coutinho, for their players to be kind of roughing them up a bit. So in that sense, I wouldn't want him to start. Kind of maybe bring him on second half, see how things are going, but definitely get him involved, especially with 4 more games after this. Definitely get him involved. But I'm quite confident with the current side. I feel like there's a belief they work together very well, and I'll say, like the last match, I couldn't really fault anyone. I think Lovren was maybe a little bit sloppy at the start of the West Brom game, but other than that, the whole 11 definitely stick with that.
Yeah, I think for me, I completely agree. I just think we're so much more solid with that lineup. Do you know what I mean? And Lucas really, really well coming back when we're in possession, coming back into kind of like a more defensive 3. Do you know what I mean? To kind of counter defense, the counter attack. If you know what I mean? I just think we're so much more solid with that lineup. John was just saying, thank you.
Transition.
Yeah. Would you start with the same team as West Brom?
Yeah, I think, again, it's just the likes of Benteke and maybe not so much Kabay, but they've got some big physical players, and to be honest, I think what's been key for us as well is Lucas, Wijnaldum and Chan. They don't do anything special, if you know what I mean, as in they're not doing any tricks. They just play football, just right, if there's a chance I'm going to lose it, pass it. And so they're really kind of, not glamorous, but they're really good at what they do, and they're good at transitioning between the defence to the attacking options, and I think that's why we've been doing so well recently, because they are so good at, they're not creative, but Wijnaldum's all right, yeah. But Chan's solid, Lucas has been solid, to be fair, in that position. So yeah, I'd keep the same.
Me too, mate. Me too. Absolutely. If it's not broke, don't fix it. You know. So yeah, Crystal Palace this weekend. We've got some dangerous players, man. Benteke, Zaha's been playing really, really well. I'm happy Sacco can't play. That's fantastic. To be honest, they have actually got a few defensive problems. Martin Kelly might play at centre backs. That's gonna be good. So Tom, score prediction.
Score prediction, fairly confident. I'm going to say 3-1. I think it's one of those, especially Anfield. We haven't got many games left. We're going all out now. We really need that top four. And obviously United, even Arsenal, they can all get pretty. Well, sorry, United can get level on points of us, can't they? Thankfully, they've got City. Well, Arsenal. They've got Tottenham away though. They've got a trickier run in. So I think we're just going to be going all out. I think our attack will be too much for them. I wouldn't put it past Benteke to score in front of us, but yeah, I think we'll just have too much for them overall. I think it'd be 3-1.
Fair enough, John.
Yeah, to be honest, one player that always worries me in this game is Scott Dan.
He might be out.
Oh, good. Yeah, because he's always up for this game, and didn't he score against us last time? Was he? He scored from a corner.
I think he's out.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same as Tom. To be honest with you, 3-1, because I don't think. Our defence is really coming to its own now, but like Zaha has been really playing really well this season. Can Milner keep him in his back pocket? I don't. Yeah, it's one of them. And Benteke is always dangerous as well. So I think a goal is probable, but I think, especially with their leaky, especially with not having Sacco, I think they'll be leaky at the back. So yeah, I think 3-1.
Fair enough. I'm going to go with 2-0, to be honest. I actually do think we're going to keep a clean sheet. I'm quite confident. Zaha's played well. So's Lukaku. Didn't do fuck all. Do you know what I mean? I just think we're really good, to be honest. And we're much better than Crystal Palace. And, yeah, 2-0, I reckon. I reckon we'll do them. And it will at least put 1 foot in the top 4, for a top 4 finish. So, come on, Reds, please win. Don't embarrass me now. Anyway, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to subscribe, click subscribe. If you want to find out exactly when we upload videos, click on the bell as well. And get involved on Facebook and Twitter as well. All the information will be scrolling up and down the screen. And also if you share the video as much as you can on Facebook, on Twitter, or whatever. And get our names out there. Tell all the Reds that you know that Tokyo Reds are decent. So and we will see you after the Crystal Palace game. Up the Reds. See ya.